So I have a son who's very smart and tall.
Gold ceilings, secret deals, and billionaire power moves, this is the untold story of Donald and Melania Trump's ultra-luxurious life. From private islands to $100,000 handbags, this power couple redefines rich. But behind the glam, a marriage built on strategy, status, and silence. Backstory time.
It's going to be a great evening. It always is. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We love you. Thank you very much.
The love story that changed her life. In her 2024 memoir, Melania spilled it all. They met at a New York Fashion Week party in 1998. Trump had a date. Melania didn't care. He asked for her number. She said no. Instead, she asked for his. Power move. He gave it. Wrote it on a card. The rest? A whirlwind. Trump picked her up for their first weekend date in a black Mercedes. At the time, he was still divorcing Marla Maples, but he was honest about it. Within a year, Melania was officially his girl.
We're talking about pieces worth $500,000 that she wears casually, as if they're just a part of her everyday look. But here's the kicker. Are those pieces hers? Or are they on loan for public appearances?
The $10 million divorce deal you never heard about. So here's the tea. While Marla Maples never shouted it from the rooftops, insiders say her divorce settlement with Trump was seriously stacked. We're talking a cool $10 million, $650,000 per year in child support, a sleek apartment in New York, a $45 million mansion in Connecticut, and, get this, VIP access to Mar-a-Lago once a year. That's not just a breakup, that's a golden parachute. Vanity Fair even got their hands on the prenup. Trump, after the mess with Ivana, made sure this one was airtight. If things went south, Marla was forbidden from writing any tell-all memoirs, spilling secrets in interviews, or even penning a juicy diary. Yep, the man came prepared. And Melania? Rumor has it she signed something just as ironclad. Trump also made it clear, once Tiffany turned 21 or got a full-time job, or joined the military or Peace Corps, child support would stop. No surprises there. When Marla sued post-divorce, she only got $2 million more. Why? Trump was having money troubles. Still, after that first marriage crash, it's clear he doubled down on protecting his empire.
But it was Melania's strategic choices and ability to seize opportunities that made her career truly remarkable.
The silent queen of the White House. She rarely speaks, but when she does, heads roll. Melania Trump wasn't just sitting pretty as First Lady. She was pulling strings behind the scenes. Need proof? In 2018, she did the unthinkable, publicly calling for the firing of Mira Ricardel, the Deputy National Security Advisor. Her reason? Ricardel clashed with Melania's team during an Africa trip. Trump hesitated. Melania didn't. Her office released a fiery statement. Ms. Ricardel is no longer fit to serve in the White House. Boom. One day later, Ricardel was out. She cleaned house in the East Wing too, firing staff members, including one hired by Michelle Obama. So while most saw her as the stylish, silent type, behind closed doors, Melania was reshaping the First Lady's role with quiet authority. She's not just a fashion icon, she's a force Washington learned not to underestimate.
Trump's $35 million wedding, a scene of wealth and power. It was a wedding straight out of a fairy tale, except this was real life, and it was happening on the grandest.
The wedding of the century, January 22, 2005. Palm Beach. Think Versailles, but American. $35 million, 10,000 fresh flowers, 24-karat gold-plated ballroom, a 27-kilogram Dior dress with 1,500 crystals, and even the cake cost $50,000. Guests? Hillary and Bill Clinton, among others. Melania didn't carry a bouquet. She wore a gemstone necklace wrapped around her hand. Symbolic, powerful, regal.
She made him sweat it out. She wasn't just another trophy wife to be. She was playing the game just as hard as he was. It's hard to ignore the whispers about what really went down during that 6-year wait.
Private life, public pressure. Despite the glam, Melania is notoriously private. The Trumps don't do much PDA. They bond over movies, music, Elvis and Elton, and sports. But when it comes to politics, Melania doesn't always fall in line. She's spoken loudly about women's rights and reproductive freedom. Why should anyone but a woman decide what happens to her body? She said, and she meant it.
Comparisons to past First Ladies, including the media's near-obsessive focus on her appearance, style, and public statements.
The secret agreement. When she married Trump, she signed a prenup, just like Ivana and Marla before her. Details are hush-hush, but in 2016, when Trump won the election, Melania didn't move to the White House right away. Why? Publicly, she said it was for Barron's schooling. Privately, she was renegotiating her prenup. According to The Art of Her Deal, Melania made sure Barron got equal footing with his half-siblings, Ivanka, Eric, and Don Jr. And when she finally moved into the White House, insiders say she won that battle.
First Lady, and while she may not face sanctions during her tenure, she remains deeply attuned to her desires and personal fulfillment.
Divorce rumors and power moves. In 2020, whispers of divorce returned. Omarosa claimed Melania was counting the minutes until she could leave Trump. Melania's team hit back hard, saying Omarosa didn't know a thing. But here's what lawyers say. Melania would likely walk away with her jewelry, custody of Barron, and massive support. Trump's prenups are strict, but she's been negotiating from day one. And if they do split, she's not walking out empty-handed.
Let's start with her $150,000 Hermes handbag collection. Yes, you heard that right. $150,000 on bags.
The price of silence. Marla Maples' divorce deal. Although she never spilled the tea herself, it's been widely reported that Marla Maples walked away from her marriage to Donald Trump with a deal worth about $10 million. That included $650,000 a year in child support, a New York apartment, a $45 million mansion in Connecticut, and a yearly pass to Mar-a-Lago, Trump's luxury resort in Florida. Not too shabby, but Trump made sure she couldn't cash in with a tell-all. According to a prenup Vanity Fair got its hands on, Marla was banned from publishing anything. No books, no interviews, not even a diary entry about their relationship. And it's believed Melania had to sign a similar gag order too. Oh, and once their daughter Tiffany turned 21 or got a full-time job, joined the military or the Peace Corps, that $100,000 a year in support, gone. Marla sued post-divorce and scored an extra $2 million, though that was modest compared to Ivana's payout. Trump was financially strapped at the time.
Motherhood. Barron Trump's quiet upbringing. When it comes to her son Barron, Melania Trump's priorities are unwavering. His privacy and well-being come first.
Melania Trump, the silent force in the White House. Behind the designer shades and cool demeanor, Melania Trump was far from a passive first lady. In 2018, she shocked the political world when she publicly demanded the firing of Deputy National Security Advisor Mira Ricardel, and got it. Within 24 hours, Ricardel was out. She didn't just wear the crown in the East Wing, she ruled it. Melania reshuffled her staff, even letting go of a team member originally hired by Michelle Obama. And while she didn't talk much, her silence wasn't weakness. It was strategy.
Just like she did in 2016. But is she really in it for the long haul? Or is she just waiting for the perfect moment to walk away with a massive payout?
The woman who silenced Donald Trump. Donald Trump, the man known for dominating conversations, couldn't always control Melania. She's the only person who's dared to swat his hand away on camera more than once. After the Stormy Daniels scandal, Melania canceled her trip to Davos without blinking. It was a quiet but loud message. I don't support this. And during her second term as First Lady, she made it clear, I don't always agree with my husband, and that's okay. She also used that moment to renegotiate their marriage contract, especially for her son, Barron.
Barron finished school, but journalist Mary Jordan revealed in The Art of Her Deal that Melania used that time to renegotiate her prenup. Her priority, ensuring Barron had the same financial and inheritance.
Melania's empire of elegance and wealth. Melania isn't just Trump's wife. She's a $70 million powerhouse in her own right. Her residence? A jaw-dropping 3-floor penthouse in Trump Tower, worth over $100 million, with 24-karat gold ceilings and Versailles-style interiors. Then there's Mar-a-Lago, her Palm Beach escape with 128 rooms and private beaches, plus other luxury properties like a Beverly Hills villa and the Seven Springs Resort in New York.
In the Trump family's luxury car collection, Melania especially loves royal cars such as Mercedes SLR McLaren, worth $600,000 US.
Private jets and million-dollar rides. Melania travels in a serious style. Trump's $100 million Boeing 757-200, aka the Flying Castle, features gold-plated interiors, a private bedroom, and a dining room fit for royalty. She's also cruised in a $1.58 million bulletproof Cadillac, a $600,000 Mercedes SLR McLaren, and a Rolls-Royce Phantom. not to mention other collector cars like Ferraris and Maybachs. Trump even drives her around like modern royalty.
Jewelry collection called Melania Timepieces and Jewelry the Collection, which Melania designed herself, became a symbol of her personal style and business acumen.
More than a first lady, Melania, the businesswoman. Melania's career isn't just about walking red carpets. In 2010, she launched her jewelry and watch brand, Melania Timepieces and Jewelry. Her classy European designs became a hit among America's elite, raking in $45 million over a decade. At one point, she was making up to $7 million a year. Then she entered the NFT market, debuting her collection, Melania's Vision. One digital artwork alone sold for $150,000.
Successful businesswoman, but she is also becoming a bright face in the global media industry. In January, she surprised the entertainment world when she signed a $40 million deal with Amazon Studios.
The $40 million Amazon deal. In 2025, Melania made headlines again, this time with a $40 million deal with Amazon Studios. The upcoming project, a documentary about her life, starring herself, Trump, and their son Barron. It's expected to drop in late 2025 and could kick off a whole new media empire for her.
Skyrocketing. Moving to Paris, she worked for some of the biggest names in fashion, including Chanel, Versace, and Dior.
Fashion as a power statement. Melania doesn't just wear clothes, she makes statements. Her wardrobe features Dolce & Gabbana, Chanel, Dior, Ralph Lauren, and many looks custom-made just for her. One of her most talked-about pieces? A $51,000 D&G coat covered in 3D flowers, worn during a trip to Italy. She also owns over 100 pairs of Louboutins, and her handbag collection, think Hermes, Birkins, and Kellys, is worth 6 figures per piece. And who could forget that viral jacket that read, "I really don't care, do you?" That one outfit sparked media debates for weeks.
For Melania, motherhood remains her top priority. Even during Trump's first term, she fiercely protected Barron's privacy.
Melania the mother, her true priority. Despite the glam, Melania's biggest role is mom to Barron Trump. When Trump became president, she delayed moving to the White House so Barron could finish the school year in New York. Melania raised him with discipline, away from the spotlight, social media, and even video games. She planned every birthday, every holiday gift, herself. No nanny required. From strict no smoking and no drinking rules to private parenting lessons on wealth and responsibility, Melania and Trump raised Barron with a firm hand and a clear path. The power couple, built on strategy. Melania and Donald Trump may not be your typical romantic pair, but they are undeniably powerful together. Their marriage? A mix of calculation, strategy, and image management. Melania isn't just the woman behind the president. She's the one who knows how to protect her power, her privacy, and her son, while navigating one of the world's most scrutinized stages.